Hey guys, and happy Tuesday. I hope you are having a good week so far. It's just the beginning. Today we are going to be going over main idea and key details. So, I'm going to switch over to our learning target, pull back that bow and arrow, shoot once. You can read this with me or just follow along. It says, I can determine the main idea and supporting details of an excerpt of Groundwater. So today we're going to be reading the story called Groundwater. And actually, we're not going to read the whole book today, but we're going to read a couple of different pages. And we're going to be determining the main idea and supporting details. Now, I know we've talked about them a little bit this year, but we're going to go through and remind ourselves of what a main idea is and what these supporting details can be. So let's look here. The main idea is what the text or story is mostly about. Today we're going to be doing an informational text, so this will be a text. It's not going to be a make-believe story. So what the text is all about, what is the author trying to teach me or get me to understand through his writing? So I have a little image here of a pizza. Now, this entire pizza is kind of like the main idea. So you want to encompass what the whole pizza is. Now, the supporting details are the little things like the pepperonis, the mushrooms, the olives, the onions, and the basil. So all these things come together, all these different ingredients come together and make the pizza delicious and what it is. So when writers write, they give us little details about what their entire text is about. Okay? So I have 4 strategies for us today that are going to help us to determine the main idea. Remember, by the end of the day, we need to determine the main idea of some text of a story called Groundwater. So let's see. How do I find the main idea? So I'm just going to go through this quickly and then we're going to practice one. First, we're going to look at the title and headings. So if you see my little picture here, I have my text down here, but I'm really focusing in on that title. It says growing animals. So I'm already thinking in my head, what could this text be about? And I'm guessing that it's about animals and how they grow. Then we're going to look for repeated words. So words that repeat over and over and over again. That means that it's kind of like determining our topic. What is the story mostly talking about? If I see words that are repeated over and over and over again, then that tells me that the author is talking about one or two things that are very important in his writing. All right. Then we're going to ask ourselves, what is the author trying to teach me? Now, this can be for both fiction and nonfiction, because remember, most of our fiction stories have a lesson that the author is trying to teach us through the characters in the story. So, our last step is read the topic sentence. So remember when we were writing stories for writing our informational text and informational paragraphs, we started with a topic sentence. And that was our first sentence that kind of told what we were going to be talking about. So authors follow this, and sometimes they give you the main idea of what they're about to talk all about in the first sentence, their topic sentence. Okay? So their first sentence is the topic sentence. And I also like to check the last sentence too, because remember when we were writing, we said, okay, now we're going to wrap up everything that we've already said in just one sentence. We're just going to wrap it all up. So authors do this as well. They put it in the first sentence and the last sentence. All right. We're going to come back to supporting details once we practice with our main idea. Okay, so I have a text here. It's a short text. Its title is Volcanoes. Let's go back to our steps. The first thing I need to do is look at the title and headings. Now, I don't have any headings, but I do have this title. The title is what? The title is Volcanoes. Now, volcanoes, what do I think this text is going to be about if the title is volcanoes? I'm thinking it's going to be about volcanoes. I mean, it only makes sense that why would the author title something that is not important if, sorry, I'm trying to highlight my volcanoes. There we go. So our title is volcanoes. Now I know that the author is going to be talking about volcanoes in his text. Now, what is the author going to teach me in this thing about volcanoes? I don't know yet. Let's read. Volcanoes can be very dangerous. Inside a volcano, there is hot liquid rocks called magma. It becomes lava when it comes out of the volcano. The lava that flows out of some volcanoes can reach up to 1,100 degrees. It's hot enough to burn you, and in some cases, it can kill you. Other than lava, gases coming out of the volcano can be poisonous to us. You should not be around volcanoes when one erupts. Wow. So he's trying to teach me about volcanoes. There's a picture here of a volcano, and I think from the text, I remember that this red stuff that comes out of it is lava. So let's go through our steps to find the main idea. Today, you're gonna have a chart that looks just like this that you have to do on your own. So make sure you're watching and paying attention. So I need to type here where it says main idea. I need to come up with what this text was all about. What was the whole picture, the whole pizza, okay? So our first step, we looked at the title. The title was Volcanoes. Now, we're going to be looking for some repeated words. Look for repeated words. Let's go in. I'm looking for some words that repeat over and over and over again. I see volcanoes. What else? Ooh, volcano. Volcano. Look here. My words are repeating, and that means that it's all about volcanoes, although we already knew that, right? Not only can our words repeat, but sometimes our ideas can repeat. So what other words do you see that repeat? I hope you're looking in there right now. What do you see? I see lava, yes. Lava. And make this a different color. Lava, it's repeated more than once. Ooh, another lava. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I have all of them. I hope you are too. All right, any other words that repeat? So I've got volcanoes and lava, and I know that lava comes down out of a volcano when it erupts, right? So now I'm thinking, what is, oh, sorry, let me go back to my steps. All right, our third one, ask. What is the author trying to teach me about volcanoes? Now, my repeated words were volcanoes and lava, but what is the author trying to get across that this lava can do and what this volcano can do to us, the people? So let's look back in. Ooh, I remember it's hot enough to burn you. In some cases, it can kill you. And also the gases are poisonous to us. So I'm thinking that the author's trying to teach me what this volcano and the lava can do to me. All right, let's look back at our last step. We need to read the first sentence and the last sentence. Remember, the first sentence is our topic sentence, and the last sentence is kind of a wrap-up of his whole idea. So let's look back at the first and last sentence. Our first sentence says, volcanoes can be very dangerous. Is the author trying to teach me that volcanoes and lava can be dangerous and harmful to us people? I think so. And then let's look at our last sentence. You should not be around volcanoes when one erupts. Now, I think that's true too. Should we be around a volcano when one erupts? No, and why shouldn't we? Because the lava or the poisonous gases can hurt us or harm us. So is this last sentence the main idea? You should not be around a volcano when one erupts? Not quite, because it's not telling me why I shouldn't, okay? So I'm gonna go, I like this first sentence. Volcanoes can be very dangerous. So I'm gonna type this over here because I think that the author was trying to teach me the things about a volcano that can be dangerous to humans. So I'm gonna type volcanoes can be very dangerous. All right. Now this next part, we're going to go over what a supporting detail is and how it connects to our main idea. Supporting details are details from the text or sentences from the text that prove what the story is mostly about. So that main idea, they kind of have to fit together, okay? So our supporting details can be facts, information, descriptions, explanations, statistics, and thoughts that the author has. So let's go back and let's find some sentences that support that volcanoes are dangerous. Let's see, what do we think? What's a sentence that shows volcanoes are dangerous to humans? I think gases coming out of the volcano can be poisonous to us. Is that a thing that's dangerous? Yes, I'm going to type that over here. Gases coming out of the volcano can be poisonous. Now, why does that detail prove that volcanoes can be dangerous? Because the poisons can harm us. I think that the word poisonous is helping us know that would you eat something that's poisonous? No. Do you want to breathe something that's poisonous? No. So that is dangerous to us. So that's showing that volcanoes can be very dangerous. I'm going to do one more with you. So I hope you're looking over here at another detail that shows that volcanoes are dangerous. Oh, I think I'm thinking what you're thinking, that lava is so hot that it can burn us or what? Even kill us. Oh my gosh. The lava that flows out of some volcanoes can reach up to 1,100 degrees. It's hot enough to burn you and in some cases, kill you. I'm going to shorten it. Lava can be super hot. It can burn you or kill you. Now, does that support the idea that volcanoes are dangerous? All right, volcanoes are dangerous because the lava can burn you. Now you're going to be going to your Canvas class. I read the story to you here, and then you're going to follow the video, and you're going to do your main idea, your supporting details, and how does this detail support your main idea? You have to tell me why and how it proves the main idea that you come up with here. Okay? Call or text your teachers with any questions. Love you!